Okay, so um, I've seen recently videos of people giving their 2 cents on the passport broke, saying that this is something that's always happened, that's always been happening. Men been going overseas for years. This is nothing new. The only difference is that they changed the name. The name is changed, and it just you know got a new you know um, you know it's just being advertised more because of social media. But I think it's a little different this time. This time I really think it's different because two things. One, when Kevin Samuels um, was explaining and breaking down the issues between black men and women, I think it opened the eyes of black men to a level where we did not realize um, what was really going on. I think as black men, we looked at our relationship with black women, whether it be our sisters, our mothers, our girlfriends, or just our associates at work, as this is how they are, and this is just how it is. But when Kevin Samuels broke it down to the level of it was a deeper level than this is just how it is. I mean, he broke it down to disrespect based on I feel I'm a slave and you're black like me, and daddy or the white supremacy gave me leverage over you, and I'm gonna fulfill the wants of the white supremacy, even if it places my children, my black sons in jail, as long as white supremacy, right? As long as white supremacy fulfills is part of the deal. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, you know, this is the what Kevin Samuels basically, was able to open the eyes of black men how deep and how deviant the level of it was. Um, yes, men had their passports. Like for me, I've been had my passport, and I way before the passport bro movement, way before the passport bro movement, I was overseas. Not because I was in the military, because I knew that this lifestyle wasn't for me. I knew it wasn't for me. Maybe I didn't have the breakdown and the actual knowledge of Kevin Samuels, but intuitively I knew. So I left. But what Kevin Samuel also did was to show black women how their expectations are not based on facts. The expectation is based on feelings and hope. And instead of black women thanking Kevin Samuels, they cursed him and they celebrated his death. But all he did was present facts and saying, if you go according to this way, the results that you're looking for, that you claim that you're looking for, is only going to lead to you being single, right? Or you being a lesbian. You pick and choose, or buy a cat or a dog. So that's basically what he was saying. That the expectations of black women was not based on facts. It was based on an illusion, right? Um, so it opened up two things for the black men and for the black women. Also, the realization of how deep the hate is that the black woman portrayed against the black man, and then claim the victim, and then claim the victim. I saw a video the other day where it was, I think, Vivica Fox and a couple of other people were doing a interview on this issue of black relationships, and they were telling their sisterhood, right? Don't settle. We've been through too much not to settle. We've been through too much not to settle. And then a lady by the name of Kendra Cure, I think she has a video. She does YouTube. She broke down in saying that black women are taught to settle for everything, right? Based on their words, that they've been abused and this and that in this society, and they're the victim. So they already settle for every aspect of their life. But when it comes to black men, we will not settle. And it goes back to what I said in the beginning, right? That I ain't shit, and you're beneath me. So you ain't shit. So I'm not gonna. Whatever they do to me, that's on me. Between me and them. Whatever white community or the white boss or whatever, or however he treats me, I'll accept it. I'll settle for that. But for you, because you ain't shit, I will never settle for that. So this is where this underlying tone comes from. Not to settle. I'll settle for everything else. Right? The world could teach me like shit. My boss, my white boss would treat me like shit, and I'll settle. You know, the colleges, the universities, whatever I have to go through could treat me like shit. I'll settle for that. But when it comes to you, I will not settle, because you are nothing but a slave. So why should I settle for you? And you're beneath me. So this undertone, the undertone of this ideology of I ain't shit and you ain't shit. So I would never settle for you, because I know, that's what Tupac said in his movie he did with, I forget the name of the movie. He said, I know I ain't shit, and I damn know you ain't shit. So the minute I figure out, that, whatever he was saying, but, this whole ideology of this concept, of looking at the black man, he ain't shit, he's just a slave. This is where this comes from. And to recognize it as a black man, that your own mothers, your own sisters, your girlfriend, or your own people, the other half of your own people, look at you in this way, was an eye-opening for a lot of people. Even for me, because I didn't look at it at the age of 50. I never really analyzed it to that degree. So even this is new for me. Even though I left long time ago. I've been living in Dominican Republic for 15 years. Now I'm in Colombia. But so I've been left, so, but this is an interesting, a new phenomenon. It's not an old phenomenon. The act of men moving overseas to find wives or find companionship is not new. But for us, it's new. People outside the military, black people outside the military leaving the country, this is a new phenomenon for us. And it's also new because now it's now no longer subconscious. Now we have factual evidence of the hate that's been going on. We have factual evidence. Thanks to people like Shara Ali was one of the first ones. And everybody looked at her like she was crazy. But all she was speaking was facts. Then Kevin Samuels started really opening the eyes of people, and then people like Kendrick Cure, you know, really opening the eyes of people on the deep level and how sick this is. This whole situation is, you know, and it all comes, down from slavery. So let me know what you think.